we were talking before, there's obviously a lot of new players in the market. I mean, where are you seeing the dynamics of price and risk?
Yeah, so look, I think, the best way to sum it up, it's a race to the bottom at the moment. And we're sort of just holding on tight and sticking to our knitting and trying to keep our pricing roughly where it's been most of the time. There's deals that for sure necessitate some reduction in pricing, and investors can accept that as well. But otherwise, we're still looking at this as a very turbulent time. And it's a 1 in 100-year event. No one's been through, and the pricing is going the opposite way to what it did in the GFC. In the GFC, pricing went through the roof to fund a loan quickly. Private lenders were able to charge ultimately what they wanted to, rightly or wrongly, but that was the way it worked. And today's market, it's the complete opposite. And people are just moving money, getting it out. And we've seen some of the deals, we're not only competing on price, but a lot of the time we're competing other people's LVRs, which are breaking the long-standing rules. And in residential private lending, it's generally 2/3. And guys are breaking those rules hand over fist at super low rates, low fees. And, we're strong believers are going to come back and bite you at some point when the market has to react to this event. It hasn't had a reaction yet.
I wonder, Lina, in your space as well. I mean, literally, there are more litigation funders. I suppose you need to differentiate more. But are you finding, are you coming across some matters and just someone's prepared to take stupid risk or misprice it, and you find yourself walking away, or has that not hit your market yet?
Well, we very carefully assess all of the applications that are made to us. Our percentage of applications accepted sort of ranges between about 3% and I think 7%. So we really have a very strict process for the claims that we do fund. And in that sense, it's sort of something that we don't stray from. So we make our own assessment of the quality of the case without looking at, whether another funder might be interested in it. We don't sort of price things in a jealous fashion. But what
jealous
we do,
pricing. Okay.
Jealous pricing. But what we do is once we've made the assessment of the risk and what the likely value of the claim is, that's really what we look at when we offer our pricing. We've been in the industry for a very long time. We're used to competing. There is more competition. But I think what we find and what we consider is important is that pricing is one thing, but there are many other factors that a funder brings to a claim that are not necessarily just pricing focused. And the other thing that I think, is sort of a vote of confidence is the amount of repeat business that we have, particularly in the corporate and the insolvency space. And I think the fact that we've had people that have worked with us, enjoyed working with us, and achieved a successful outcome, will sort of likely bring them back.